I muted myself because I was talking to someone. What's up? Smoked forever. Let's go. Yeah, I had to dust it off. My stream anniversary, and I didn't even get a notification until I logged on to Twitch. Like, what the heck? 1 year. That's crazy. Thanks for all the support. Joe, what's good? Evil Pot, what's good? Chopstick rolling. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. Can you hear me now? Yeah, not much going on tonight. I don't really have much to build. We have... I have some commissions, but I'm waiting on stabs. Thank you. And we have another board coming in next week. But yeah, nothing really to build. We can unbox a couple things, check it out, and then Joe, aka Keyboard Dad, was nice enough to update the HMX tier list with all the new HMX switches. So we'll jump into that, and I'll update it with what I think, or what my favorite HMX switches are. Because, you know, sound is preference and all. You know how that goes, right? What here, let's check out a couple of pre-builds that were sent to me. Thoughts on Carbon and Evil Dolch. Carbon I'm gonna grab. I used to have Evil Dolch. I sold it for like $350. Thanks for buying it, whoever you were. Maybe I'll pick it up again. I don't know. I didn't really use it. So we'll see. When is it supposed to run? I saw Gion teased it, but when is it supposed to run? All right, this was sent out to me by... Who sent this out to me? I know who it is, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. GMK Carbon. I'm going to grab the all gray one, the dark set. Philosophier Tech sent me that. So. Yeah, it's on pre-order until the 16th, I think. So this was sent out to me by I can't talk. Philosophier Tech. This is actually a $50 keyboard, believe it or not. I have no idea what color it is. So I'll show this off real quick. It's just your typical pre-built with foam, I take it. You either get it white or purple or blue. Blue is unavailable. Then you have a silent switch or a plum switch. Reminds you of Cinder. It's the OG Cinder. What is it? It has its own software, so you're not doing via QMK. M75 Pro has a screen. I don't know if mine has a screen or not. Double shot. Double. Look at how they spelled double. Double. Thanks, Yee. Double. It is wireless. Let's open it up real quick. Check it out. What up, Shiloh? Thank you, bud. Thank you. I've had this for a little bit. I told him it'd be like 5 weeks until... Rumor has it Evil will be streaming soon. Oh, Evil Pot Noodle will be? Okay, I got the white one, and it looks like it is the Pro. It's nothing crazy, y'all. It's just... It's crazy that it's $50 is what it is crazy, but it's just going to be your typical stock monster. Why did this look? It looks like, hold on here. Can I brighten this up? Maybe? Brian, thanks for the sub on the 2. Spend a nice evening at the lake, camp chairs and dinner. Nice. A little fire. Little fire, little fire. Thanks for the shout out for Evil. It's bouncy. Has a little screen. It is plastic. Whoa. Keycap quality is $50 for a full keyboard. But did they just fall off? What's up, Mosquito? Mosquito? Huh. No, they just fell off, but I don't know if they weren't put on all the way or what, because they're snug on there now. Yeah, just another rebuild 75, but $50. There's another one. Epo Maker sent this out. Galaxy 70. Yeah, that thing was $50. Xingming. Yeah. This is aluminum here. I don't know how much this one is though. I want to say it's Epo Maker, so it's probably around $100. Let's see. What is it called? Galaxy 70. I've had this for a little bit and I haven't done any content on it. Kind of feel bad, but at the same time, I told them it'd be a while because I'm kind of backed up at the moment. Looks like this one's $100. Got this little weird layout with a knob, kind of awkward looking. You got black, blue, and gray. Several different switches. Zebra switch and Odyssey, Huano, Blossom Odyssey. I don't know. It's a pre-order. I think I got this one, the black and pink. Appreciate it on board. Thanks for stopping by. Hi-Fi auditory experience. Tri-mode PCB. Powder coated. Oh, it's got a PP plate. Look at that PP plate off the rip. I wonder if it says if it has a 1.6 or 2. Has its own driver though. Womp womp womp. If these people making these cheaper boards just made it via, it'd be so much better. Hair prune juice helps. These keycaps have a nice feel to them. Dang, this thing's heavy. What the hell is that?
Hey, yo!
Pretty heavy. Stabs are like perfect too. It's crazy that stuff from the factory stabs are just on point. It is metal. It's pretty heavy too. I don't know what it's like it's not like it's like a piece of plastic. I don't know. But this is actually pretty heavy. Comes with a PP plate too. It sounds like your typical foam board, right? But pretty impressed with the quality. What's going on here? Besides all this. Oh. Oh, I see what it is. So it is an SS. It's just plastic. But the dongle's here. Pretty nifty. Oh.
That's what she said.
It's great. Like the stabs are perfect. Let me see if this has flex cuts in the plate.
Gotta give him that hawk.
Yes.
And spit on that thing.
Flex cuts in the plate. The keycaps are like pretty good quality too. There is a shift space T going on.
Gotta give him that hawk. And spit on
Actual
that thing.
double shot, yep. It is a 6.25 space bar, but at least it's metrical. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It weighs a lot. Put it back in here.
Can I get a higher?
I'll do those two boards. Usually what I'll do is just like for YouTube, I'll just do like an unboxing, sound test, and then I'll give my thoughts on it. Got other switches in too. We got these Sue. These are deep HMX. Yeah, we're gonna update the HMX tier list. Yeah, they call it a 70. I thought it was when I saw Galaxy 70. I was like, ooh, a FRL TKL, but no. These things come with like these things, but these are very deep. I'd put these down with the Gachapons and the Gaming 1989s. Rest B tier. No, I'm sure there'll be some surprises, right? I mean, I don't think any of the newer ones will be S tier. Maybe one, probably not. But we'll see. I got Dan Keeb sent these out to me. They're silence. 3.9 S tier. I'm not going to spoil it at the moment. But yeah, they're silence. They look good. Very red and velvety. It's a silent tactile, but it's very, very light tactile. And then Juano sent these out to me. I don't even know the names of them. I'd have to look them up. They're both linears. They sent them in these cases. That's definitely a silent. Or super thock. These don't seem that bad, actually. Are we gonna jump? Do we want to jump right into it? Yeah, grape oranges. Yeah, forget the others. They wanted to send me the caramel lattes too, but I was like, I've already done stuff on those. Front and center. Okay. Do we want to just jump right into the S tier right away, or I'm just gonna go in order? Just gonna go in order. Let me get this up real quick. Where'd it go? There we go. Thoughts on Key Geek Marilate with the Key Cable Machinist drop? I might add those new Key Geeks. If you like clack, Key Geeks, those are a great switch. They're not as poppy or as loud as like a top tier clacky HMX switch, but they're a good clacky switch. I have them currently in my Neo 80 on polypropylene, and they're pretty good. Just pull up the chart and put the bottom 2 3s in the B tier and try to rank the rest. I'm gonna pull it up. I'll go through the ones I haven't tried, put those in haven't tried, and then we'll just go one by one. But let's see. I need to hit record because I'm gonna put this up on YouTube afterwards. Just like that. All right. It is that time again. We're going to do the HMX tier list. Yeah, I haven't done it in a while. So there's a bunch of new HMX. I think there's what, 30 something, 30, almost 40. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 28. 38, 39? I don't know. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Right away, I'm going to get rid of the ones I have yet to try and put them in haven't tried. So unfortunately, I have not get the snow crashes yet. They're in the mail, so I haven't tried those, so I can't rank them. Let's see what else. Tried. What's this one? Is this the Pearl? I think this is the Pearl. No, that's not the Pearl. Some of these I don't even recognize, yo. There's so many of them now. I've tried them all. I have not tried the macaroons, so those will go up there. If anyone has macaroons, hook your boy up. I've been looking at them for a while. That's the glazed jades. Yeah, I haven't tried those either. Well, so the ones I haven't tried, I'm not going to know, right? I mean, what else? What do you want from me? I think that's I've tried all the others. Keyboard Dad had them. Did we put them in a board? I don't remember them. I do not remember them. All right, before we get started, I like to make it clear. This is S tier for me, what I like the sound of. If you like the sound of something and I don't put it in S tier, don't cry about it. Okay, my ears aren't the same as yours. In my experience, I've tried almost every HMX switch besides 3, right? They're all good, like mechanically great, good switches. I think some have had problem with leaf ticking, but it's an easy fix where you just have to spread out the lube and it goes away. There's been no like crazy mechanical errors on any of them, so they're all good, quote unquote, good switches, right? But obviously, sound is preference, so my ears are gonna like stuff that yours don't, so on and so forth. What do we have? Earl with the resub? Thank you very much. Thank you. Hope you're having a good night, and thank you for the shout out for Earl. All right, first off, I'm just gonna go in order, right? Because if I just sit here and pick out all the S tier, then what's the point? So, the garnets. I tried these once. They were, I tried them in Texas. Keyboard Dad brought them to the meet just for us to try. I haven't tried the Pink Dango. No, they're the second one from the left in the bottom row. Yeah, we'll put those there too. Thanks for that catch. Those are that's a random or a random studio that does those. All right, garnets. I'm gonna put them in B tier. Actually, I'm gonna put them in C tier. They're all right. They're nothing crazy. They just didn't tickle my ears the way that any others did. Moving on right away. We are going to the Milky Whites. The Milky Whites I'll put at B tier. I did build my Neo 80 with the Milky Whites, plateless, and the best way I can describe them is they're like a deeper thock, but it's still got I don't know. It's like a mid-tier sound-wise HMX. It's not super loud. It's not super deep. It's not as deep as, say, a Purple Dawn or a Gachapon. It's kind of right in the middle. It's a balanced HMX sound signature. Ooh, sheesh. We'll take these right here. These babies, the cheeses, we'll put them up right up into the S tier. That's what I have right now on this board in front of me. This is a PC Forever 65. It's got a nylon plate and HMX cheese. Cheeses are one of my favorite switches. High pitch, clack, goodness, poppy, you name it, it's got it. Someone help me out. I thought, what's this one? I need 2 out of all 39 switches in the Keeb Taro. What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Can we get a shout out for Keeb Taro on YouTube? Thank you. Keeb Taro's in the house. Chart gone. Yeah. Are these pearls? Or are these pearls? What's this one? There's getting to be so many of these now. No, that's a Swift. That's a Swift right there. I don't know what this one is. Oh, that's the glazed jade. That's the glazed jade. This is the pearl. Glazed jade, pearl. Glazed jade, pearl. Got it. Okay. I haven't tried either of those. I think I may have tried the glazed jades. This isn't a deep navy. The deep navy is right here. This is the deep navy. This is a cloud. This is a Swift. All right, on to the Swift. Swifts, I'm going to put right in with the Milky Whites. Middle tier switch to me. It sounds all right. A little too deep for my liking. But yeah, it's very similar to... A lot of these B tier switches are going to be very similar in sound signature. Like, before the high-pitch clacky HMX switches came out, they probably would be an S-tier switch, but HMX hit it out of the park right away with some top-tier switches, and these kind of just laid off to the side, right? All right, I just put the... No, those aren't it. Okay, these are going to be the V2Us. V2Us, I'm going to put A tier. I like V2Us, but I don't love them. Not S-tier for me. I think it's a great switch. I know they're very popular in the Eastern Hemisphere. I think they're kind of popular in North America. I could be wrong, but it's a solid switch, just not my favorite. You're going to get a high-pitched, clacky sound profile out of it, and it's 3.9 millimeters travel, if I recall correctly. So for those who like the full travel, that'd be a good switch to try. Derp Tarts, what's up? Thanks for the chat on YouTube. You got the pics from the internet, man. All right, Kanglangs. Don't get mad at me. D tier. Deep. I don't really love them. They'll stay in my collection just because I've been collecting all the HMX switches. Will I ever use them? Probably not. It's a very deep HMX switch. Just not my preference. You know what I mean? All right. Next up, we have the Blue Topaz. The Blue Topaz is probably one of the loudest HMX switches. Is up there with Sunset Gleams, in my opinion. I'm going to put these also in A tier. I like them. I have them currently in my, what's the name of that board? From Dry Studios. My wife got it for me for my anniversary. The Black Diamond 75. Seeing all these switches make me realize I've only heard of about half of them. Right. Shit, you collected all this together? He would have... Yeah, that's good. He did it like right before I streamed too, because I said I was going to do it. Blue Topaz plus PP Slaps. I agree with that. I have it on FR4 because the Blue Diamond, the Black Diamond only comes with FR4 and they sound outstanding, and I hate FR4 plates. So that says a lot for the Switch, right? It's carrying the board. Again, loud, high pitch. That's the sound signature I like. So that's going to be on the upper echelon of my tier list. Where we get now? Max, the macaroonies, the macchiatos. Early on, these were a favorite of mine. However, with some of the switches that came after it, not any of the newer switches, but I'm also going to put the Max in A tier. It doesn't make my S tier. I like Max, but I don't love Max. I don't currently have them in a board right now. I don't know what it is about them. I don't think it... maybe it's a 3.9 millimeter. I prefer to like a longer pole switch, so maybe it's that. But they sound similar to the V2Us, in my opinion. I think they have a little more scratch to them, but it's a high-pitched clack that, you know, we like. S and A tier HMX switches, I'd put them in any of my boards. We'll put it at that. All right, so I believe this is the Jammy, the OG Jammy. This has always been a sleeper for me. It's the syringe effect. I've never had a syringe effect on any of the HMX switches, but then again, like, I go through a lot of switches with switch testing, so I don't have many switches in a board for long, except some of my, like this Forever. I've had cheeses in this thing since I've had cheeses, so your die all the time. All right, jammies, sleeper, S tier. I know the last time I did this, people were surprised to put jammies in S tier. I like jammies. I think they slap. They clack. They're medium to long. They're a long pole, but I think they're in like the 3.5 to 3.7 range. I could be wrong. Great switch. Sounds good. And it looks pretty to boot. All right, another S tier back to back. This is another switch that I put in S tier last time, which I still think is an S tier switch. And it's a 3.9 millimeter. The Clouds. The Clouds have a slight scratch to them, which is what I like. But I had Clouds on polypropylene in one of my Forever builds for a very long time. And I love them. Jammy sale is about to go up after this tier list. I put them in S tier last time. So. All right, next up, Deep Navies. You know, I have not used Deep Navies in a while. If I'm not mistaken, they're louder and higher pitched. Where we at? I'm not going to put them in S tier because I don't necessarily, like, when I think of a switch to put on a board, I don't go, oh, let me get these. Yeah, I know I had the Deep Navies in my Navi for a while before I put Sunset Gleams in it, and I really liked them. I'm going to put the Deep Navies in A tier because I remember I did like them and I did have them in the Navi, which is one of my favorite boards. Next up, Poros. Gokuchino. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. No, Lotus. Lotus or Poro? Nothing deep about the deep navy. No, it's not deep at all. I think when they first came out, people are like, that's a deep HMX switch. Not compared to any of the newer stuff. Is this go coochie? Let's go. No, that's the Poro. This is the Lotus, right? Yeah, this is the Lotus. Okay, HMX Lotus. I will also put an A tier. It's a nice
Hot
wacky switch.
dog. This place is
I think it was overlooked because it came out around the same time as, like, if I'm not mistaken, it came out around the OG Gleams, and the Shinhais were really hyped at that time. So I think it was overlooked. But I like Lotuses, and I would put them in any one of my
Gotta
builds.
give him that huck to it.
And spit on that thing. Ducks and Lotus dropped at the same time. That's what I thought. And I know the Ducks were super hyped, and then Shinhais were hyped at the time because everyone was buying them real quick. All right, next two. Two of my favorite switches. OG Sunset Gleams and the Shinhais. Realistically, Shinhai is my favorite HMX switch, and then very close second is the OG Sunset Gleams. They're both going to give you that wonderful HMX pop clack, and it's loud. It's in your face. You don't want to bring it to the office unless people like that kind of stuff, or you have your own office. Love the switches. V2s. So I have the V2s in one of my Austins, in my purple Austin to be exact, on carbon fiber, and it sounds magnificent. I love Sunset Gleams. Haven't tried Shinhais. Bokeh what? Yeah, you should try Shinhais. That's the first switch I ever tell anyone that says which HMX switch should I try. I'd always tell them Shinhai, just because outstanding clack if you love clack, and then you have two spring weights to try, so you can get whichever one you prefer. All right, V2s. I'm gonna put in A tier with the V2Us. I think they're just as good. They give you that nice HMX clack that we all love. How loud are the Mirror Lakes? I would say Mirror Lakes are... I would say they're as loud as pretty much these S tier HM. I would say they're probably as loud as your Lotuses. They just don't have that like signature HMX pop from the fiberglass, if that makes sense. All right, next up, silent switch D. Get that shit out of here. Get it out of my life. Why do they even make those? Next. No, in all honesty, it's a good switch. It's a good silent switch. I've tried many silent linears, but it's a silent switch, so get it out of here. I'll put them side by side. We can do side by side Mirror Lake with an OG if you want. They're pretty loud. They just don't have that fiberglass in them to give you that pop. All right, what do we have next? What is this? This is the Sue switch, which I showed you like 15 minutes ago. No way Lakes are... No, they're not as loud as the OG Gleams, but I would say they're as loud as a Lotus or a Deep Navy or a Mac. Yeah, I'm going to put these straight to D because they're deep and we don't like it deep. So, what are we, Ronaldo up in here? Bad joke? No. Yeah, they are Key Geek. Someone was just asking about them, Paz. Yeah, nothing against them. I just don't like deep sound profiles. So we're going D. And that leads me into another D, or another... The new film 1989s. These jokers right here. Deep. Another deep HMX switch. So We're going to eat that into the D tier because it's deep. Appreciate it, Koala. Thanks for stopping by. All right, what's next? Next, we have the Kodak Blacks. The KD200s. These actually I like. I have them currently in a Margot from KBD Fans. Even though the board is somewhat muted, it still sounds pretty good. I'm going to put the KD200s in my A tier. I want to put them up here, but I also haven't tried them in a board that, like, I need to put them in a board that they would shine in, like one of my Forevers. They probably sound good in the Envoy. They probably sound good on the Fish. They probably sound good in the Neo 65. But I haven't tried them in that yet, so I'm only going to put them in A tier. KD200's A tier. All right, Purple Dawns. I know I'm a big Unikeys fan, obviously, because Unikeys has helped me skyrocket my career in content. However, the Purple Dawns for me, not my cup of tea. Put them in C tier with the Garnets. It's a deeper sound. That is a jammy and S tier on Born. It is. Jammy and S tier. Next up, 3.9 millimeter Sunset Gleams. What do y'all think? Go ahead, take a guess, chat. What do y'all think? 3.9 millimeter Sunset Gleams. Guess this one. Solid B, solid B. Crucified says S tier. Unborn says A tier. A tier. A is a stretch. I'll stretch. I mean, I'm doing B tier. I have them actually built on polypropylene in a Forever 65, and I like them. They're still too deep for my liking, though. Like, they're not going to stay in there. But they're a solid switch. The OG Gleams. Macchiatos over 2.9 Gleams? Yeah, I think so. What do we got here? Ollie Beans with the 5-month sub. Appreciate it, man. 6 months. I haven't tried them with DCS yet. I have not tried them with DCS yet. I've only tried them with GMK. This is the thing. I tried them on carbon fiber and I tried them on polypropylene. They sounded 10 times better on polypropylene than carbon fiber. For whatever reason, the carbon fiber made them sound really deep. Like, significantly deeper than what they sound like on polypropylene, which was really weird. Insta sold on. I should try them with DCS. I have a couple DCS sets. But maybe that'll I think DCS sounds better than GMK too. I agree. I have 2 DCS sets. I have Windbreaker and I have Paperwork. Both great sets. I haven't put Paperwork on a keyboard yet. Nothing's really been worthy. Probably look good on this forever. Okay, moving on. What do we got next? Poro. I'm gonna put the Poro. I'll put Poro in C tier. It's one of the OG HMX switches. However, it's similar to a Swift where, like, it sounds good, but it doesn't sound really good. Here, I'll move it up to B. It's very similar to a Swift. Sounds good, but it doesn't sound really good. It might change your scoring is all. Let's say my scoring is all based on GMK keycaps. Let's say that. Because to be honest, Crucified, could probably put a lot of these on DCS and they all sound great. Because DCS has that super clack to it. It's nice. All right, emos. I think the last time I ranked these, I ranked them lower than what I currently think. Emepi, thank you for first time chat. I am gonna put the emos in S tier. I like the emos. I've had them in my W1AT for a while, and I really like them. I really like them. S, damn, that's high. I like them. I've had them, like I said, in my W1AT for a while. I have the floating carbon fiber plate, and they sound like in mint. You have like 300-400 of those. I know when you bought them, they bought them and you got them. You're like, hey, these are actually really good. And you know what? They are really good. I like them. That's why I put them in S tier. All right, what do we got left? I see we got some. I will say, out of all the switches left, I only have one more S tier switch. There's only one more S tier switch in there. All right, next is the Perkies, Perky Gaming, Speedy Gaming. There's like 20 different names to this switch. We'll call them the Perky Speedy Gamings. I am gonna put these in. What did I just put these in? Hold on a second. I just put these in. I just put these in the Holy 60 with polypropylene and PBT fans keycaps, actually. And actually, they make PBT fans ABS kind of sound decent. I would say it'd be a stretch if I put them in A. They're very similar to, very similar to the OG jammies. Unborn, yeah, it was sent out to me with the Margot. They're actually pretty nice colored. Like, let me go to this camera real quick. What the hell? What the hell? It's kind of similar, a lot more beige. Like it's very beige. Like that's a good representation right there. It's a great colored set. It kind of reminds me of, is it Jammin'? Is Jammin' very similar to this? I think it's Jammin' that's similar to this. Yeah, this red, this dark red here, has got a brownish tint to it. This is like a maroon. And then all the letters, the font is the same beige as the accents. All right. Don't forget about this. We're going to put LOL Haman. What? Yeah, that's what the thing about PBT fans is. They have really good colorways. Their icon mods are great. I haven't seen their text mods if they fixed them recently or not, but I don't like the sound. It's not there. It needs to be clackier. So Perky Speedy Gaming switches. We're gonna go B tier. I think it'd be a stretch if I put them in A tier because I don't have much use of them yet. And when I put them in that board, they didn't blow me away. Yeah, wasn't Jammin'? I forgot what colors. Yeah, it's similar. I guess it's the opposite of Jammin', right? Different. Yeah. Jaman. LOL Haman. Oh, okay, that's where I came from. I'm going crazy. All right, next up. I think these are vintage. The vintage HMX Vintage Gaming, vintage whatever. I put these when I built them with, I had them on carbon fiber in the Neo 65. They actually sounded really good. I'm not going to put them in SNA tier though. I will put, these are one of the deeper switches. And out of all of the deeper switches, I would say it's probably my favorite out of the deeper sounding switches. So we're going to put that in B tier. I think that's fair. That's the vintage, HMX vintage. If you go to my, or citrus vintage, yeah. The one that barely scrapes in the B, yeah. You can, if you go onto my YouTube, I have one of my recent videos. It's in the Neo 65 with carbon fiber. They sound decent. I think before HMXs, if that was the first HMX switch that came out, it would have been fire at the time. If that makes sense. All right, next up, Gachapons. D tier. Too deep. Muted. If you like Thok, you'll love it. It's just not. It's not for this guy right here. Right behind it. If we had it right behind it, the puddins. The puddin pops are going in the D tier too. Not for me. Deep sounding. Muted. Thocky, shall we say. What are you eating? What you got? What you got? Candy in the candy drawer. I'm gonna raid that in a second. All right, moving along. I actually just put these here, the violet. You guys want to do a quick sound test during the tier list? Putting a C for me, it's not as bad as those D's. I can probably agree with that, but it's staying in D. I just put the violets, which is the Wob. It came in the Rainy 75. I just put them into we just put these into the, where is this here? Bauer Light on polypropylene with Key Kobo Hellabussy or Hellaboris, whatever you want to call it. And right off the rip, just type it on them after I built it. I'll put them in B tier. Nothing crazy. I'll do a quick sound test for y'all if you want. Let me pause the music and turn off my noise gate. It's polypropylene plate. It does have the weight with Kikobo Hellabussy? Hellaboris? Yeah, I feel like it's a B to me. If you put on some carbon fiber, it'd probably sound a lot better. But I don't hate them. I don't hate them. C plus, C plus plus plus. We'll put them right in the middle there. But yeah, they didn't blow me away. I didn't put them in here and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to put these in another board. No, they're all right. Nothing crazy. If you don't have them, you're not missing out. Next up, let's bring up the, sorry, I had this down the whole time. Snow crashes are going to have a bad time. Are snow crashes that deep? See, the thing about torn between Shinhais and Mirror Lake for your monthly Unikey day, Shinhais, buddy. Get them both. They're cheap. Snow Crash sound like total ass. No offense to Keepscape. The sound test he put up, I didn't mind them, but people are saying they're deep like the Gachapons. I mean, the Gachapons are muted. Like you can't even hear them hardly. If you're torn between both of those paths, I would say just do the Shinhais. All right, next up is the FJ 400s. The FJ 400s, we're going to put S tier for feel, though. Fuck no, don't touch those. So the FJ 400s are going to be... no, I'm just kidding. We'll put those in... we'll put them in... We're going to go D tier. They're deep. They're deep. They're not my cup of tea. The containers are sweet though. Containers are sweet though. Next up, Evas. Evas are probably the coolest colorway HMX switch. Just for that, they're going to move up A tier. So they're not going to be in D tier. We'll put them in C tier. I had these built on aluminum in my Holy 60 for a while, and they actually weren't that bad. They sounded decent. I think Shiloh and Keyboard Dad typed on them at the meet. I think I brought it to the meet, the Texas meet. I want to say meet one more time, so I'm going to say meet. But yeah, I think it's the coolest colorway HMX switch. Maybe it's tied with the 1989s, 1889s, 1989s. And Emo smoked them. Yeah, Emo definitely smoked them. But yeah, we'll put them. We'll put them in the C. We'll put them in C tier. It's because their colorway is cool. They are deeper. Yeah, they're a deeper switch. I would put them with the Puddings, the Dawns, the Kanglangs, KD200s, all those. All right, next up, we have the Pebbles or the Gravels. Whatever website you go to calls it different. We are also... Oh, this is a tough one. I'm leaning C, but they do clack. They're not deep. They're like a mid clack. I'd say they're similar to a Swift. I'd say they're similar to like a Swift and the Milky Whites. They're A tier for you, huh? I think they're absolutely ugly for color. Like whoever thought of those colors and thought of gravel, like isn't gravel? I don't know, but I'll put them in. We'll put them in B tier. We'll put them in B tier. Not my favorite, but not terrible. The color is kind of weird. It's like a puke green mixed with a piss yellow. Kind of weird. If the designer's watching, you picked weird colors. And sorry I put your switch in B tier. All right, we got two switches left. The Hibiscus and the Raptor. Many people don't know about the Raptor. It's kind of a sleeper HMX switch. All right, Hibiscus. What did I have? I think I had the Hibiscus in the Neo 65 for a while too. I'm gonna put the hibiscus B tier. A lot of B tier HMX switches. Again, not too loud, not too quiet. Right in the middle. I would say they're in the middle range of the HMX lineup. So if you don't want something that's going to be in your face loud or something that's too deep, I feel that's a good switch to go with. All right. Last switch. A B tier deep boy. All right. I don't think they're that deep though, Roland. I think they're pretty, at least in the Neo 65, they're actually, it was on carbon fiber though, so it was kind of louder. All right. Last but not least, the icing on the cake. The hibiscus. Icing on the cake, ladies and gentlemen. The Geon HMX Raptor. Deliciously S tier. We're going S tier for those. It's one of my favorite HMX switches. Obviously, all these S tier switches are my gang. Yeah, the Geon Extreme Raptor. They're an HMX switch. They're very long pulley unborn. So if you don't like the gleams, you're probably not gonna like them. Normal Raptor is HE. Exact. Yeah. The Geon Extreme Raptor, or Extreme Gaming Raptor. Come on, Bob, specify. I mean, come on. It's the only HMX Geon a Raptor switch, right? If you're buying an HE switch, you got other problems that it's not going to work. The Traveler Raptor is what's stopping me from getting them. Yeah, they're super long. The pole's super long. I want to say it's 3.9, like the 13.9 millimeter stem. It's really Extreme Gaming Raptor Extreme. Yeah. All the Extreme, all the Raptors, all the game. Yeah, I have these in my Cycle 7 on polypropylene, and they're slappers. So that's it, ladies and gents. The updated tier list. Don't get mad at me. Just love me. Because if you like any of these D tier switches, I apologize to absolutely nobody. If you had to kick one switch out of S tier, which one would it be? Ooh. I think if I had to kick one out of S tier, it would probably be the Jammy. That's a good question. It'd be the Jammy. And then on the other side, which switch is the worst out of all of them? I could easily pick on one. Yeah, his question was if you could kick out one switch out of S tier, which switch would you kick out? And I said the Jammy. I'd kick it out. It'd go down to A tier. And now he's asking which switch is the worst switch out of all HMX switches, in my opinion. In my opinion, if I don't count, it's easy to pick out the silent switch, right? We're not going to pick the silent switch. I would probably, it would be between these two here, the 1980 game 1989 or the Gachapon. I've only used the Gachapon, like I put it in just one switch in a board and used it, and I was like, yeah, that's terrible. I don't want that. And they sold out, so I don't need to do any content on them yet. I think I'm going to do the worst switch into my ears is the Gachapon. Too deep. Like if you think of a deep muted switch, then think below that, it's a gachapon. But yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to snipe this. And then I'm going to save it. Stop recording. I'm not basing Snow Crashes based off its sound because it was hyped on its RBO, but its sound is F tier. Ooh. Is it too deep or is it thin? I mean, it's gonna be interesting because it's, I don't know, it's hard to. Let me bring this up real quick. Muted, deep, low volume, the deepest of deeps. Really? All right. We are going to pause the music. And I'm going to listen to this. A lot of desk noise, so it's hard to. What up, ladies? Sounds like us. It kind of does. What else is there? Unikeys. How's this built? Does he have it built with foam? Palm plate. Sorry. Neo 70 alu plate, no foam. Yeah, it sounded like desk. It was hard to tell that, like hearing the actual switch. See, this doesn't sound half that bad. It does sound deeper, but it doesn't sound terrible. What's up, Matt? Having a good night? Anyone else put any out yet? This was the old ones. Those aren't the same because those are still pole bottom out. Out of all the switches you haven't tried yet, which one are you most excited for? Not the Snow Crashes now. No, I'm kidding. Probably Snow Crashes. What else haven't I tried? What else did I not try? Some of the ones I haven't tried, I'm not gonna try because I'm not gonna buy. Oh wait, where are the ice? We didn't have the Sendalls, huh? HMX Lucky is the Perky Gaming or the Perkies, same one. I think I closed that out, so my tier list is gone. But the Sendals, I would probably put them in like B tier too. Nothing crazy. Oh, you're good, keyboard dude. Nothing crazy. I got some more oh, the good. I haven't caught up with the HMX line. I've been around a couple months because I thought it was quite stagnant. How's it now? The OG stuff is better than the new stuff, in my opinion. I think a lot of people, if you like clack, all the older stuff is way better than the newer stuff. Yeah, what Shiloh said. The KD200s, these, I think out of all the newer ones, are probably the only ones that are worth picking up if you're a fan of clack. All the other ones are like deeper and muted-ish, in my opinion. But these alone are, like, the packaging is freaking sweet. Yeah, that's I think that's gonna do it tonight. Nothing really going on. I could like maybe rebuild something, but I really don't feel like doing that tonight. I'm gonna catch up on some content tomorrow. Sound test on the frame room before we go. Oh, that's okay. We can do that. We can do that. Matt, yeah, you can see it. I'm tired and I'm out of here. What up, Preston? I gotta bring up I took a photo of it, so. What did I do with the photo of it is the question. Here it is. Where'd it go? I don't know. It says it's on my desktop, but I don't see it anywhere. What the f... Am I blinded by the light? I see this. I'll just save it somewhere else. For whatever reason, I can't see it on my desktop, which is weird. I really don't have much on my desktop, so let me resave it. To here. Be sending me some work next month. Alrighty. What do you got coming? Forever Cindy, you're looking crazy. This board is mint. Any peeps in here actually interested in Echo switches? I can give mine away, but I don't want to ship them. Shipping worth more than the switches. I agree, Shallow. I got those same switches and I don't want it. Sindal's in there now. Like I said, it'll be... The Sindal would be like B tier. Here we go. There you go, Matt. Oh, shoot, it comes up. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Yeah, KD200s are very similar to the cheese. And yes, I'd pick Emos over the KD200s. So the ones I haven't tried are the Snow Cratches, which aren't here yet. The Macaroons, which was like one of the original ones. I was never able to get them. And they're impossible to find. Nobody wants to sell them. I had some people from like Europe that wanted to sell them to me, but I was like, I'm not paying, you know, $30 shipping on $20 worth of switches. These are the Jade Glazes. These are the pink somethings like Chaos Fox or Cos Fox, and the Pearls, HMX Pearls. These are, I think this is Swag Keys. This is another vendor. This is Cos Fox, and these aren't made anymore. It's the Macaroons. You can watch the VOD, Fat, when I put it up. So, Tomo with 2 solder PCBs needed a mil max. Both of them. And then a high 65 and something else I need done, maybe a QK100. All right, just let me know. I got 2 commission boards that I got waiting here. I got a Keycult 165 and a Type 65, but it's waiting on stabilizers. These ship me stabilizers that I'm waiting on. Probably build those next week. At least one of them. All right, let's do a sound test real quick. Kangling S tier. All right. You guys want to bet? You guys want to do a type test bet? 30 seconds or 15? Let's do 15 seconds. Shiloh, put up a Gamba. Do 122. 15 seconds. I'll beat that. I should be able to beat that, but you never know. Prediction started. Go ahead and gamble your points away on my typing test. I said like 122, but 120 works. 120 works. I'll do, the old one was 110. I'll do, it was probably a longer test. I'll do 120 at 30 seconds. We'll do that. You're a dick. I'll change it. I'll change it after this. Damn, you think I'm gonna do 119 or less on 30 seconds? That's fucking rude. Dang. Y'all are being real rude. Should I warm up? All right. The bets are in. Forever 65 nylon plate with HMX cheese. I fucked up. You want me to do it again? You want me to confirm?
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
That's what S tier you got in there? The good thing about the people that bet on me not to win have too many points anyway, so them taking a 10K hit ain't gonna matter. Yeah, those are cheese. Cheese on nylon. Did I miss Ice Sendals on or off the list? Ice Sendals were B tier. B tier. Only 97K left. Let me oh no, I want poll. I don't gamble. All right, he wanted me to switch keyboards. I had to get Shiloh's favorite board out. Shiloh's favorite board, built with PBT fans. Do 1K word back. I'm not doing 1K because it'll be a laugh. Y'all will laugh at me. This is aluminum with V2Us. That was loud. Brother, this is what happens when, what is up, Robert?
What's that?
What happens when Keyboard Dad tells me to change keyboards. This is the Ordinary Labs Dymium 65. And it has PBT fans Neon R2 on it. and it's built with an aluminum plate and V2Us. All right, what do you say? Keyboard hot take? Is that what you redeemed? Keyboard hot take?
That's nasty.
Keyboard hot take. Do I want to say that? I think the keyboard community is getting HMX burnt out. I think the HMX burnout is real right now. That's not a hot take. That's facts. Okay. Brother, ooh.
What's that? What's that, brother?
Hot take. Hot take. Hot take. Hot take. Hot take. Have you tried the Gian Raw switches? I have tried the B-Sun Raws. I don't think I've tried the Gian Raws. I need a hot take, something that I think that other people will get mad at me at. If you take all 39 as a whole. Kind of, sort of. I still think like the top HMX switches are still some of the best in the market, but SWK, like the Ghost Dragons, are really good too. Ripples are good. Neons are still solid. Key and SWK. I need to think of a hot take. I'm yawning. Catmints are slept on. I haven't tried those. But I'm also not in the business of buying switches at the moment because I have so many of them. Keyboard hot take in 2024, in July of 2024. Something about the Kohaku is a hot take. I've already said that though. The Kohaku is overrated. There's several hot takes I've already done, but I'm just trying to think of something new. Kohaku's overrated. 910's overrated. MX Blacks are fucking trash. Key Cult is, yeah, they're not the same as they used to be. No, MX Blacks aren't trash. That's just me. I just always troll MX Blacks. I think they're overrated by a certain portion of the community. I don't think there's all that they've been up to. Maybe when your Cycle A comes, you're gonna have a hot take. See, I don't think I'm gonna get the Cycle A, to be honest, but we'll see. I was told I would get one, but F the Daimium. There's no hot take on the Daimium. Listen to the sound test. Can we give it away? Give it away now. First time using BDZ, I definitely used too much. How would you go about removing access? Oof. Take the wires out, wipe them down with like a paper towel. If you have too much inside of the actual, like if it's all inside of your stab housing, I would say you're gonna have to clean them out. Soak them in like hot soapy water, and then take some Q-tips and clean them out, and then re-lube them with just 205. It's gonna be hard to remove it. You're gonna probably have remnants of it for a really long time. I'm still thinking of a hot take, and then we'll talk about group buys. I'm gonna be getting into. Oh, my hot take. Here's an easy one: is PBT keycaps are garbage, especially die sub PBT keycaps. Garbage. They sound like ass. They feel like ass. They make your board sound muted and like, I don't even know. It sounds like you're typing on muddy water. There's my hot take. Take it to the bank. And I apologize to absolutely nobody. Okay. Planning on joining any group buys this summer. Group buys, specifically group buys. So, kind of hot also tags. People with only PBT. So I'm definitely gonna grab Carbon, hopefully by the 16th. The Drift Mechanics Clara should be dropping, but that's going to be in stock. I'm going to pick one of those up. It's an FRL 1800 with the 2U0. Antagonist is soon already? I didn't think the Antagonist was that soon. I thought it was still off a little while. I'm probably going to buy an Antagonist. Have you seen the Synovia? I have not. Snake? No, I'm not a 60s guy, Shiloh, so I'm not. I think the Snake is a 60. What else am I looking at? There's some keycap sets I've been like Prussian Blue. I'm definitely gonna buy, or Prussian Alert. I'm gonna buy that. And then Key Kobo Neo Dolce. I'll probably pick that up. I mean, if I get one for free, I'll take it. X-Ray, no. PBT, I'm not a big fan of PBT fans. It's cool. It looks cool, but I won't like the sound signature. Like, the only keyboard that has ever sounded great with PBT fans keycaps is this Daimium. Kobo Red Alert, maybe? I think that's shipped. I don't know if it's... it's probably ABS because it's translucent. I think all their stuff is... Oh, Retro Red Light. Who's this? Oh! Kobo Dolce Neo, it looks dope. This set's actually like not that bad. Kind of like it. New line. Alpha Lock. Oh, it comes with releginables too. Kind of like this F-Row. Pretty cool set. Hey, look, that's on an Austin, yo. So most of Kikobo novelties are double shot, if I'm not mistaken. We can check. And side print? I wonder if it says. Let's look. ABS double shot. These would need triple, right? Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I don't think they have. It doesn't have the information on it. Yeah, I know what you're saying. The where is it? Like one of these would have to. I would take it. The lines are printed. Wonder if they say it on. If it's in their Discord. Their own machinist. Don't have any info on it though. Weird. This thing with these keycaps sounds so good. Shiloh, thing would blow any of your boards out of the water. All right, let's find someone to raid. Let's go, I'm ready. Earl, what's Earl doing? Earl's racing. You want to watch Dale Earnhardt? Can we raid Earl and everyone just copy paste Dale Earnhardt's crash into the wall? Dale Earnhardt crash into the wall. Thanks for stopping by, Roland. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for stopping by. We're gonna raid Earl, and I want everyone to put the copy paste to this. What the hell? I can't type right now. I'm waiting for an ad. Crash into the wall, Dale. Dale, dale. All right, y'all. Thank you for stopping by. We'll be back Tuesday with a build, whether it's a commission or I think I have another, like an actual keyboard, proto keyboard, or upcoming group buy keyboard coming in. But yeah, thank y'all for stopping by. Thanks for the love. Ollie, thank you very much. Y'all have a good night. Good rest of your weekend. Later.
Bob, thank you for the raid. You scared the shit out of me, dude. I was like, oh, my audio is messed up because I'm listening to Tomorrowland.
Looks like
Thank you, bro. That scared the shit out of me. Oh.